We alert. We alert. We.
That's right, everyone. We're talking about anime.
NANI?!
Otherwise known as Japanimation, or Chinese cartoons.
什么人品？说隐藏就来隐藏。
Anime is a large part of my life, mainly because I was a massive weeb back in the day. Still am, but I've mellowed out over the years, as people tend to do. I remember watching my first anime back in 2006, before I actually knew what anime was. It was a show called Spider Riders, and it blew my 5-year-old mind. It was not like anything I'd ever seen before, and just seeing it was a challenge, because this show only aired during school hours, so catching a glimpse of an episode was difficult. I remember setting up the VCR to record it while I was gone at school, and being so excited to watch it when I came back. It also had the coolest opening I've ever seen. Now, the first anime I watched where I actually knew it was anime was Blue Exorcist, a show about the son of Satan going to school to become an exorcist. A very anime plot. I was 10 when I watched it, and this show introduced me to a wide variety of anime out there that told stories unlike any Western show on TV. From there, I went all in, watching all the big shows: Naruto, Fullmetal Alchemist 2003 and 2011, and One Piece. How did I watch all these shows, you may ask? Well...
That's got to be the best part I've ever seen. So it would seem.
By the time Sword Art Online and Attack on Titan were popular, I was in middle school, and I had transformed into a weeb. And if there's one thing both non-weebs and weebs hate, it's weebs. I talked with my similarly minded friends about anime in class, and I even did a school presentation on anime once. I did not see it back then, but I was cringe of the highest degree. We all were. That's what being 12 is all about. As the years went by, I grew out of my middle school weeb phase, and I began to watch shows that I enjoyed not just because of the mindless action and power fantasy, but because of its story, characters, and writing. I had obtained taste. Is it good taste? Debatable. I watched shows such as Hunter x Hunter, the better Sword Art Online, and ReZero. But there are two shows I discovered during this period that stand out as prime examples of why I love anime for two completely different reasons. Those two animes are JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Berserk. The 97 anime, of course. I'm not a monster. I love Berserk for its themes, story, artwork, and ability to actually make me think about something in the story. Like having a dream, for instance.
One man's dream can hold dominion over the entire world. For one who dedicates his life to the forging of a single sword. While many can pursue their dreams in solitude, other dreams are like great storms blowing hundreds, even thousands of dreams apart in their wake. Dreams breathe life into men and can cage them in suffering. Men live and die by their dreams, but long after they've been abandoned, they still smolder deep in men's hearts.
Kentaro Miura's graphic artwork of violence contrasts the moments of levity and peace, similar to the contrast between Guts' early primal drive of survival and revenge to Griffith's ideals and philosophy. Okay, I'm clearly not smart enough to dissect Berserk, but I know someone who is. Aleczandxr. He has many great videos dissecting Berserk, including one of his best on the many interpretations on if Griffith's Japanese force moment was justifiable. I believe Berserk to be the story that future English class students will have to analyze and dissect, like Macbeth and Hamlet. On the other hand, I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for its creativity, fights, and ability to make any concept entertaining. This show has an amazing ability that whenever a new concept or ability, known as stands, is introduced, it makes you think, that's weird. I love it. The series is built on this, with each part that the overall story is made up being its own flavor of bizarre. I mean, you got buff dubstep Aztec vampires, gay Italian mobsters, and a horse race across America with a paraplegic trying to find the corpse of Jesus Christ. JoJo has its themes and profound moments, but at its core, it is a show meant to entertain, and it does that job better than anyone else. JoJo's is the best example of how unique anime can be and why I love it so much. Anime has made a big impact on my personality, for better or for worse. There truly is nothing like it. A show can be anime inspired, or take some stylistic aspects from anime, but only anime can be anime. And as a JoJo's and Berserk fan, I am obligated to recommend these two series. So go and watch some anime. Compared to the early 2000s, it's a lot more acceptable nowadays to watch anime, so we aren't gonna lose friends or anything. I mean, I have tons of friends and none of them have left me. Yeah.